Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you're having a good day wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. Roy, you still there? I am. Okay. You asked a very good question. This came up yesterday about sunlight and humidity killing the coronavirus, and the government is performing some. These physicists, or I presume they're physicists, are William Bryan was on yesterday. U.S. scientists say the coronavirus, and I'm quoting now, say coronavirus dies the fastest when it is exposed to direct, notice the language, to direct sunlight, though a study cited has not yet been made public and awaits external evaluation. William Bryan, he's the science and technology advisor to the Department of Homeland Security, told reporters yesterday at the White House, and I watched that briefing, that government scientists found ultraviolet rays had a potent impact on the pathogen, offering hope its spread may ease over the summer. And Dr. Bryan said the virus dies, quote, the virus dies quickest in the presence of direct sunlight, close quote. But to your point, we live in Florida, we have lots of sunlight, lots of humidity, but yet they're still saying that we have not peaked yet in Florida, and we should brace ourselves. It's confusing, isn't it, Roy?
Yes, it is. Also, I wanted to ask you, have you heard of I wouldn't call it a study, it was observational. In England, they seem to notice that people who smoked cigarettes, nicotine being the drug that they're inhibiting, there aren't many cigarette smokers who are coming down with this virus.
Yes, and the reason, one explanation for that, Roy, is that this is a respiratory disease. Smokers have damaged lungs. The alveoli in their lungs are damaged, and they're more prone to infection and to the virus's deleterious effects. I'm not surprised by that, Roy.
Well, the nicotine, but they're saying the nicotine seems to quell the virus.
Oh, I didn't.
Cigarettes. I mean, there's many different drugs and so forth in cigarette smoke, but they're observing that cigarette smokers aren't coming down with the virus as readily as non-cigarette smokers.
I did not. Honestly, I didn't hear that. I'm a little. That sounds counterintuitive to me. I don't dismiss it. I have to look and see for myself. I did not hear that. What they are concerned about, Roy.
They're just saying, hey, we started to notice there aren't many cigarette smokers here. Now, I know nicotine being the main drug in cigarettes, but there's many other drugs in cigarette smoking.
Yeah, there are many other molecules, dangerous molecules. What they do notice is what they're concerned about are youngsters, teenagers, call them youngsters, young adults vaping, and that they may be more prone to the virus because their lungs are so compromised. If that's true, I don't understand. Maybe it's the nicotine. I don't know. I'll have to look and see. I am a little surprised by that. It sounds so counterintuitive to me. But I'm gonna follow this theme of ultraviolet light and humidity and heat. Out of that news conference yesterday, there was so much confusion. President got himself into a bit of a how can I put it? Some trouble yesterday. And he was talking about, when they were talking about this, using these agents, these chemical agents, that can kill the virus. And then he started talking about the possibility of getting somehow light inside the body and getting these chemical agents like Lysol or whatever that kill the virus in the body. I mean, it just set off a firestorm of commentary and criticism across the globe, and he got himself into a lot of trouble.
He's good at that.
Yeah, well, I guess so. Yeah. I can't try to keep the politics out of it. I get concerned because a lot of people pay attention to the president. He is, after all, the president. The hydroxychloroquine episode, when he was talking about that, and a few weeks back, a couple had the chemical compound at home in some sort of product or whatever. They ingested it. They ingested the hydroxychloroquine, and they died. It was not in a prescription drug. I don't know what they were, but they believed what he said, and they took him too literally. So he has a lot of power. And yesterday, and even this morning,
lots of people around him, when he says something that isn't correct, they call him on it. So.
Yeah, well, it gets him into trouble. I mean, I don't know I don't even know what to say about it, but we're headed into some messages. I appreciate you, Roy.
All right, Doc, have a good day.
I'm going to look into that nicotine business, okay?
Good, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, I'll check on that and see what the correlation is. LTN, coast to coast and globally.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's Let's
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Celsius, Live Fit. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you're having a good day wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. There are always twists and turns, and we're dealing with this pandemic, coronavirus. I sort of liken it to traveling on. I used to live in California. And you have places where you'll see signs, beware falling rocks, fog, especially in Northern California. Sometimes the Pacific Coast Highway is beautiful to travel, but it can be treacherous.
It's so scary.
Yes.
It is so scary to drive.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I mean, you look down and if you make a wrong turn, you're going to be headed into the ocean in a way that you didn't want it to.
And I just found myself looking up a lot thinking, this little gate is supposed to stop these giant boulders from falling and crushing me.
Right.
Imagine that. It's just like a paper gate. Like, what? It's like throwing a rock at someone and you holding up a piece of paper to block it from hitting you in the face.
I know. And so this coronavirus pathway, if you will, is sort of like that. There's falling rocks, there's fog, there's roadblocks. There are, all kinds of auto accidents you got to dodge. I mean, it's metaphorically speaking, and that's what goes on. Roy called in, and he made a comment about nicotine and the coronavirus. So I went and checked. I had not read that story, and I found a number of reports. Now, it is true, as I said, that smoking, CDC and other health agencies believe that smoking causes people to be immunosuppressed, it causes the lungs to be compromised, and so on. There's absolutely no question about that. Smoking cigarettes does not confer a health benefit to people. It just doesn't. However, that being said, French researchers are doing some experiments, and they want coronavirus patients to wear nicotine patches to study whether it helps to prevent or control the coronavirus. They did a review of more than 480 patients with COVID-19 at a large hospital, and what they found was that about 5% of the people to be daily smokers, according to an article in some particular periodical. An estimated 25% of the French population smoke daily, these French investigators reported. And quote, as the pandemic of the COVID-19 is still under progression, identification of prognostic factors remains a global challenge, according to this article. Quote, the role of cigarette smoking has been suggested among the disease's epidemiological risk factors, although it is highly controversial. According to the CDC, as I just said, smoking causes people to be immunocompromised. I just said that. And they're stating it as well. And therefore, I'm still quoting, at higher risk of serious sickness. Additionally, the FDA says smokers may have a higher risk of infection and worse illness from COVID-19. This is according to a Bloomberg report. Now, that being said, French scientists agree with all of that, and that smoking poses a severe health risk. But they say that nicotine could be a treatment for coronavirus in controlled settings. Now, you got nicotine patches. So what they're doing is they're in this experiment, and I haven't looked into this actual experiments, nicotine patches on hospitalized patients and the general population to test their hypothesis. So the researchers want to try out chewing, sniffing nicotine patch. A neurobiologist, Jean-Pierre Changeau, he's a co-author of the research, said in theory, the theory is nicotine might attach to cell receptors and block the coronavirus from spreading. In other words, the nicotine is going to block the virus from gaining entry into the cell. The coronavirus is like a thief. It's trying to break into your house, the house being your cells, and it wants to go in there and rob your DNA and destroy the furniture and do whatever it can, wreak havoc. It needs a host, and not only does it need the host, but it's got to get inside the cells to occupy the cell and take over the DNA mechanism of the cell. So I thank Roy for that, sharing that. There are clinical trials that are that are in the works, apparently, according to French scientists. This was reported in the periodical The Guardian, which is pretty reputable. The research team wants to put nicotine patches on medical workers, infected patients, and people in intensive care units. This is according, again, to The Guardian. So I didn't know about that. I can't know everything, and that's why it's important for you, if you can, to call me. Let us know. Katie always gives you the rundown on how to connect with the show, and I'll ask her to do it in a moment. That put me on to this now, and I'll track this. I had not been following that, so I thank Roy for the lead. This is provocative, but But let me just say again, smoking in and of itself is not going to confer a benefit or protection. It's going to immunocompromise you, and it's going to, undermine your health. It's the nicotine that they're talking about. Smoking has thousands of cancerous, carcinogenic molecules and chemicals. Please don't smoke. And vaping is out of the question. Here's how to connect with LTN.
Sorry, I was on the phone.
I'm sorry.
That's
when
okay.
you don't answer, I figure either you're doing your nails. No,
No, I
kidding.
don't
I'm
do
kidding.
that.
I'm kidding. You're the last one to be doing your nails. The last one.
Yeah. Here, look at the camera. You can see. I was not doing
Exactly. 100%. I got you on camera. I'm watching you.
Okay, so you could give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. You can also give Dr. Garko an email. Shoot him an email. His email's drgarko, Garko, at letstalknutrition.com. And over on letstalknutrition.com, you can listen back to any of our past shows from the past few years. Any show we've had, you will find on letstalknutrition.com. And you can watch the show on Facebook or YouTube and send us a message on any of those platforms, and we'll get back with you.
Yeah, Katie doesn't, Katie can show up at the station, no makeup, doesn't worry, none of that. And she's camera ready for a photo shoot.
I don't know about that.
Well,
Thank
I
you.
do.
Thank you.
I see. I've witnessed it. So I was joking.
I'm in my
I was being
Adidas
ironic.
sweatpants.
LTN, coast to coast and globally.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
You experience the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter. Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend. Delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. The third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And welcome back, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. And we have a caller out of Tampa. Let's take that call. Bill, welcome to the show.
Morning, Doctor. I'm just as concerned as you are about opening everything back up so quickly, but that's a sidebar. I'm calling because I like to correct a lot of misinformation that I hear. You know, you've heard of Jim Baker. He has a show and all and so forth, and he talks a lot about he has a guest on there, a doctor that talks about silver, and now they're on him because he's saying silver cures coronavirus. No one, not you or anybody, says silver kills coronavirus or cures it. It does kill it on contact, but it doesn't cure it, and they keep misinterpreting things like that when people hear them about silver.
Yeah, that's what happens. One has to be responsible, careful, ethical, and proper when you report these things. Your point's well taken.
Bleach kills coronavirus, but it doesn't cure it. It doesn't cure it after you have it.
Yeah, it serves as, and even though that product is, the Silver Biotics has been FDA cleared, by the way, it provides a form of protection against infection, but it doesn't cure anything. You're 100% right. Dr. Bird and I, and none of my guests have ever said that, and nor would I, if a guest did say that, I would ask some probing questions about that. So I appreciate that. How are you doing these days? Are you still seeing clients, or are you or not?
No, I'm not right now, and I spend my time doing a lot of research and just catching up with a lot of paperwork and spending time, with family. But like I said, when I see this many, the amount of traffic, I was outside of a health food store yesterday in Tampa, and I think maybe 10% of the people had a mask on, and the people that worked there did not. I don't know what they're thinking. I think that
I don't know.
you saw the stats from New York. It says 1/3 of all New Yorkers have had it. I think they're doing the theory of the chickenpox party. You know, just everybody should be exposed to it and see who falls out of the basket alive. That's not the way to go with this. Not with coronavirus.
Not at all. I always appreciate your calls. You be careful. Take care of yourself, and appreciate your contribution. I want to go back to this business about the coronavirus and its correlation to temperature, humidity, and UV rays, UV light rays. Yesterday at the briefing, the coronavirus task force, William Bryan, I presume he has a PhD. He's a science and technology advisor to the Department of Homeland Security. And he told reporters at the White House yesterday that government scientists found ultraviolet rays had a potent impact on the coronavirus. Now, Dr. Bryan said that the virus dies, I'm quoting him now, the virus dies quickest in the presence of direct sunlight. Okay, that may be true. And he went on to say, our most striking observation to date is the powerful effect that solar light appears to have on killing the virus, both surfaces and in the air. He went on to comment further, quote, we've seen a similar effect with both temperature and humidity as well, where increasing the temperature and humidity, or both, is generally less favorable to the virus, close quote. Notice his language. He's very careful. Now, it's long been known that ultraviolet light has a sterilizing effect. We've known that. This is not some scientific breaking news here, because the radiation damages the virus's genetic material and its ability to replicate. That's how it impairs it. But the coronavirus has also proven lethal in warm weather. You know, let me tell you, they're not wearing peacoats, mittens, and a hat in Singapore. Trust me. Or in Malaysia, or in Thailand. Those places are deep with humidity and high temperature. And the coronavirus has done just fine there. Singapore was doing fine, and all of a sudden, it became a dumpster fire too. So Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, these are places where the temperature is hot. I mean, you talk about ultraviolet rays. I mean, are you kidding me? And one wonders why didn't, like in Florida, like Roy was pointing out, why is it that we got corona concerns here in Florida? We got a lot of humidity. Oh, and by the way, the humidity in New Orleans compared to Tampa, Florida, because I lived in New Orleans as well, Tampa is like Antarctica compared to New Orleans. The humidity in New Orleans is, stifling. And you see what happened to them. So, and Dr. Harris, to his credit, he said this, quote, I'm sorry, but we can't hope that summer is going to have the effect that many people hope it will, close quote. Bryan warned that it would be, quote, irresponsible, close quote. He said, to say or to believe that warmer summer months is going to eradicate this virus. And Dr. Bryan also said that the time period would provide, quote, an opportunity to get ahead, close quote, of the pandemic. So it may abate it a bit. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But I know that in Malaysia, Singapore, and Thailand, where there's high temperature and high humidity, the virus has done well there. So again, you see what I'm saying? There is a twist and turn at every bend and turn. You know, nicotine on the one hand might provide a way to block the virus from getting into the cells, but smoking you should not do. So you have to sort through this and be very precise and careful. Hopefully I'm doing that here on LTN. We want to be credible, reliable, and truthful. Thank you for tuning in. We'll come back. We have another hour to go. LTN, coast to coast and globally. And Katie's here, Reggie's here. I'm so glad you're there. We'll be back.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The heart drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
With the incredible growth of the natural products industry, we have never had more products to choose from. And at the same time, getting healthy has never been more confusing. Irwin Naturals has made it easy for consumers, bringing relevant, high-integrity supplements to the marketplace. Irwin Naturals soft gel delivery technology was chosen over 20 years ago for its ability to quickly and effectively deliver the beneficial nutrients found in their formulas into our bodies for enhanced bioavailability. Irwin Naturals uses a multi-step approach for their products, utilizing the latest clinically researched ingredients while assuring that all claims are supported by scientific evidence. These strict quality standards have allowed Irwin Naturals to bring high-quality CBD products made with full-spectrum hemp extract to the public at an extremely affordable price while using the highest quality hemp. Irwin Naturals stays in tune with the ever-changing face of health in America. When choosing your supplements, consider using high-quality, relevant products from Irwin Naturals.
The preceding was a commercial program paid for by Let's Talk.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you're having a good day wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show and whatever you may be doing. So, that first hour, spent some time talking about some of these confusing issues that surround the coronavirus and the COVID-19 pandemic. Everything from smoking and nicotine and its correlation to the coronavirus to temperature, humidity, and UV rays and correlation to the coronavirus, and some people misrepresenting the use of silver and its relationship to the coronavirus. So I spent the whole first portion of today's show, that first hour, trying to address some of these issues. And there's a lot more going on here. And here's how to connect with the show. Katie always has that information right at her fingertips.
You can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. You can also email Dr. Garko. His email is drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. If you want to get a hold of us on Facebook, YouTube, any of those platforms, just send us a message and we'll get back with you.
So one of the things that I've tried to do on this show next month, by the way, the month of May the 5th, it'll be 16 years we've been on the show. Let's see, 2020, 2005. I guess it'll be 15 years. We came on air 2005, May the 5th. 2020, it's 15 years, a long time. And all through that time, I've always tried to tell the truth as I know it, to be careful in my reporting and not to misrepresent the facts, try to get my mitts on the facts, know what the facts are. So, and this is especially important to do during this particular episode that we're going through. It's to say that it's a challenging time, that is even trite say, far more than that. I was paying attention to some of the reporting on people that have died, the stories associated with their passing. There's a lot to learn there. Those stories are sobering, that is true, but they're revelatory. We can learn from them. They teach us a lot about how this virus behaves, but they can also be inspiring. All these statistics that and I report on them as well, those represent people, and we should never, ever forget that. That's somebody's mother, husband, brother, cousin, nephew, grandfather, grandmother, whatever, some relative, some friend, that had great meaning in someone's life and others' lives, and they're gone. And sometimes it happens in such an unusual fashion when you read these narratives. It's just, oh my goodness, all the twists and turns as I always say, a bend and turn at every twist and turn, or a twist and turn at every bend and turn. That usually what's that happens when people are sick, that have a serious chronic illness. There's a twist and turn at every bend and turn. They will tell you that. Things that they never thought would happen, happen. The unpredictable, things that emerge, things that they never expected, both good and bad. So that's just the nature of illness. That's the nature of these pandemics. And one would be, you would spend your time well if you went back and studied the influenza pandemic of 1918, sometimes known as the Spanish flu, and look at the reporting back then. Look at now the historical accounts, and in retrospect, what we learned from that pandemic. And many scientists are doing that now. They're going back, looking at that pandemic and trying to see similar patterns or parallels between it and this current coronavirus. It's well worth your time. And by the way, you'll come across images, photographs, accounts, firsthand accounts, reporting. It's truly intriguing in that sense. But we're making some of the same mistakes that we made back then. And one of the things what's really striking about that 1918 pandemic is that you had a first wave. And when you look at the graphs, you'll see a second wave that surpasses the first wave. And then there was a third wave that was close to the first wave, if my memory serves me correctly, in terms of the number of infections. And so scientists are now saying that come fall, we might expect a second wave, and that things can be more difficult. At CDC, director, or whoever, that fellow's name, got himself into a jackpot as well. He used the word things are going to be more difficult. Well, I interpret difficult to be, if you take the coronavirus and simultaneously have influenza, are things going to be more difficult? Or is it really, what he's saying is things are going to be worse? My thinking is that if you couple the coronavirus with influenza come fall, how could it be the same? It's not going to be the same. It's going to be worse. You should expect more people to die. You should expect more infections. You should expect more difficulty, quote unquote. But it's going to be worse. It's not going to be the same. 877-897-8255. Yesterday, President Trump's comments prompted doctors to warn against injecting disinfectants. This really got the president into a lot of trouble. There was a widespread backlash after he mused during a White House briefing that disinfectants could be injected into coronavirus patients' bodies to kill the virus. He was sort of musing about that, right? And medical professionals and the makers of Lysol responded by urging people not to inject or ingest household cleaning products because it can kill you. Now, I'm pretty sure the president knows that, and he was thinking out loud, perhaps musing about it. And I guess I don't know. I mean, if I were working with him or for him, I'd say you can't do that. You can't sometimes think out loud like that, because people pay attention to what the president says. And so he got, the outcry has been fierce. and especially now we're approaching 50,000. Katie, did you happen to go on Worldometers yet today?
Have I happened to go on what? Worldometers? No.
Yeah. I don't know if you're busy there. Could you type in Worldometers and give me the current death rate?
192, 377. Oh, for the U.S.
Yeah. What's the death rate?
50,369.
Okay, so we passed 50,000. That's a milestone. My goodness. All right, we'll come back. We'll talk some more.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. Magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you're having a good day, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. Please give us a call. When you call, sometimes you give me, many times, ideas or make me aware of something, a theme or an issue that I need to know more about or didn't know anything about. Like, for example, Roy called in this morning, was sharing what he had read or learned about nicotine. And perhaps nicotine, French researchers, I went and did some real quick search, and I found that French researchers are taking a look at how nicotine may block some of the receptors whereby the virus will attach to get into the cell. And they're experimenting with that. But that does not mean that people should go out and start smoking. Nicotine in isolation. Smoking has thousands of carcinogenic chemicals. You don't want to smoke. Other developments, the House passed a $484 billion aid package that will increase funding for small businesses, thank God, and hospitals. The new figures showed that 4.4 million Americans filed for unemployment benefits last week. President Trump will sign the relief bill, and that's a good thing. Many Muslims across the world have begun to observe the fasting month of Ramadan and forcing their governments to try and balance centuries-old traditions and rituals against public health considerations. This becomes very complicated. And the rituals and the ceremonies and the prayer and the people gathering and the fasting, all, you put that taken all together, you create the potential for infection to spread the virus. So now they're going to have to try to figure that out. Rick Bart, the vaccine expert who said he was ousted as director of the Biomedical Advanced Research and Development Authority, he is planning to file a whistleblower complaint according to his attorneys. Mr. Bright said he was demoted because he would not join President Trump in touting hydroxychloroquine as a potential COVID-19 cure. The NFL draft was last night, and it was highly unusual. General managers, coaches, players, the league commissioner, all doing the draft from where? Their living rooms, from home. That's unprecedented. I don't think that's ever happened. No, God, I hope it never happens again. Senator Majority Leader Mitch McConnell was criticized by governors from both parties yesterday and then today, suggesting that the states hit hard by the outbreak should seek bankruptcy protection rather than receive federal bailout funds. Mr. McConnell got himself into a lot of trouble. Those comments. Those are some of the highlights and developments that are occurring with this pandemic. I mean, you just can't make it up, one thing after another. Here's Katie to tell you how to connect. You might be on the phone. I'll have to look and see. I have them meaning Reggie and Katie, on my screen. I see Katie there. I see Reggie today. Reggie, looks like you have what is that? A white shirt you have on? What do you got on there, bro?
Little NASA pullover. Like,
there you go.
Got like all the flags.
Yeah.
It was raining real hard, so I was like, I gotta put.
Yeah, we got some rain here in Tampa, huh?
Yeah, a lot.
Finally, I see Katie's got a short sleeve shirt on that, so that tells me that the air conditioning's still not working, or it's broken.
Her shirt says no excuses. Still gotta get.
She usually is bundled up either in a jacket, hat, muffin, mittens, a blanket, and whatnot. Not today, though.
Not today.
By the way, how's Arlo?
Oh, good question.
He's doing good. I honestly don't see him much anymore. I haven't seen him in like a month.
Yeah, Arlo is the French bulldog, miniature bulldog that I grew very fond of. Katie had the.
I miss him.
Yeah, he was. God, he was a nice dog. I'm usually not a fan of small dogs, but boy, he was cool. He was smart too, man. He liked you, Katie.
Yeah, I miss
Man.
him. I was
Even
sad
like
he had to go
me.
back to his.
Yeah, even like me, I'm not really a pet person. I was impressed. Like,
Yeah, he was smart. I don't know if he's listening, but he used to. Not Arlo.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Arlo too.
I was like, what?
I don't think he
I
is.
just caught myself. I segued too. That was too close of a segue. I'm sorry. Arlo, if you're listening, bark. Come and see us. Daniel McFarland. Daniel used to listen a lot. I had him on my show a couple of times. Daniel, if you're listening or if somebody knows Daniel, call him. Ask him to give me a call today on air. He has a pretty cool device called the Mobility Max. That might be something people would want to consider during this time. So if anybody knows Daniel McFarland, ask him to give me a call. Maybe Daniel's even listening. I would be impressed if he was listening. I doubt if he is. But if he is, please call me. I want to see. Maybe I might be able to get him on and have him tell you about the Mobility Max. It's a pretty cool exercise device. Fits in your doorway. I mean, I've tried. I have it. And let me tell you, it's challenging. We must be short on time on this block. We're headed out on this block. We'll be back, LTN Coast to Coast.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation. And it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
1250 WHNZ. Online at WHNZ.com. On your phone with the iHeartRadio app. And on hundreds of devices like Alexa, Google Home, Xbox, and Sonos. An iHeartRadio station.
iHeartRadio wants to help with a chance at $1,000. Text the nationwide keyword CALM to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's CALM to 200-200.
News on 1250 WHNZ.
Millions of people in Florida are under a tornado watch this morning as a severe line of thunderstorms is passing over the central part of the state, including Tampa Bay and Orlando. While distance learning may work for traditional college classes, there are some jobs that can't be taught on a computer screen.
We're going to see some additional strategies here about how do we use blended learning opportunities to maximize the learning that our students can receive in these programs.
Eric Halls, a chancellor with the Department of Education, a task force is expected to make a series of recommendations to the governor. With about 6 months to go before the presidential election, Florida appears to be a toss-up. A new Fox News poll shows President Trump and Joe Biden in a statistical tie. Biden leads with 46% to Trump's 43%, but the gap is within the poll's margin of error. With Florida's news, I'm Chris Trankman.
Hi, it's David Moss Jr. from the Moss Nissan Traffic Center.
Have a crash with a jackknife semi northbound on 275 approaching I-4. The left lane and the entrance to eastbound I-4 are closed. There's a crash in the right lane eastbound on I-4 near Thanota Sassa Road. Southbound I-75 has an accident blocking 2 left lanes south of the 275 junction. Also, there's a crash southbound on I-75 south of County Road 41. See traffic problems? Call the Abrahamson and Direct Traffic Tip Line.
This report is sponsored by Florida Central Credit Union. Save money when you refinance your auto loan at Florida Central Credit Union. Rates as low as 2.9 annual percentage rate. No payments for 90 days. Up to $500 cash back. Apply today at floridacentralcu.com. Restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Do you want to learn to speak a new language but don't have enough time? Then you need to try Babbel, the language learning app that you can try for free right now at Babbel.com. Babbel's lessons are just 15 minutes or less, and you can go at your own pace. You'll be amazed at how easy Babbel makes it. Start your first lesson in the language of your choice for free. Just download the Babbel app or go to Babbel.com now. That's Babbel.com.
So are you the type of guy that wants to look put together? Doesn't want to spend hours shopping? I hear you. This is why there's Stitch Fix, your personal styling service that delivers hand-picked clothes right to you. Stitch Fix is simple and convenient. Sign up in just a few minutes. Try new styles in the comfort of your own home. And there's no subscription required ever. So, isn't it time to refresh your look? Get started today at StitchFix.com. Stitch Fix, personal styling for everybody.
Hi, it's Bob Koschel here from the Gulf Coast Air Systems Weather Center.
The entire Tampa Bay area is under a tornado watch until 11 a.m. You can expect heavy downpours, gusty winds, high of 80 degrees. Tonight, more rain, warm and muggy, low of 75.
This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, our grief is unique. But you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
Here at 1250 WHNZ, we know these are tough times. Our world has flipped over in a matter of weeks. Like many of you, I'm working from home. Many local businesses, including restaurants, are finding creative ways to serve us and keep their workers on the job. Their stories are part of our new project. We call it Keep Tampa Bay Going. Find out about deals and specials and help our local economy keep going. Look for the link.
Show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Celsius, Live Fit. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in. I was able to get a hold of Daniel McFarland, and I don't know, did he call in yet, Katie?
Sorry, I was on the phone talking to him.
Oh, okay, so he did make contact. Good. Daniel, I've known Daniel for quite a while. Daniel's an ingenious fellow, and he's in great shape. And he devised this home exercise system. And I'm going to just tell you that if you like it, you can make it as easy or as hard as you want it to make it. And I'm going to have him explain what it is. It's called the Mobility Max. And is he ready? Is he queued up? Is he ready to go?
He's there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, Daniel. Nice to see you again on the radio. I trust you're well and you're taking care of yourself.
Doc, it's so great to hear from you. And yes, I want everybody to know that in these trying times that I can probably say I've tested negative for paranoia, fear, and anxiety.
and I and I and I've continued to move. I've continued to as I quickly approach the 70th birthday. Um, quite a milestone. Um, I've used this opportunity, this downtime, to practice my fitness methods, to include cardiovascular, which we need to do typically outdoors, and there's some reluctance on people to go outdoors. But yes, I've been handling all of this as best I can, as we all have. So I hope you're well, and thank you for
good.
being on the air every day and giving people hope and direction in terms of health and fitness. Because my gosh, there's such a tendency for people right now to just become insular and to stop moving, and that's the worst thing we can do.
Well, you have a great concept. I am quite familiar with it. It's called the Mobility Max. Please explain to the audience what the Mobility Max is. Describe it and what you can do with it, what you can expect when you use the system.
Well, yes, sir. I'm very happy to. I'm a physical therapist assistant, and my creation of the Mobility Max came from my experience of treating thousands and thousands of physical therapy patients around the Tampa Bay area. I had a very, very unique role because I served people and provided physical therapy in their home. And this gave me the most intimate and real observations of what it means when we are struggling to move and to be pain-free. So I was in my late 50s when I entered this second career of physical therapy, and I was approaching my 60th birthday, and I began to see that all of my patients, the vast majority of my patients that I was seeing for home care physical therapy, were not all of the pathologies that I'd expected, the things I'd learned about cancer, heart attack, stroke, and the orthopedic issues, the knees, the hips. Sure, I saw some of those. But 90% of the people that I was asked to go treat for physical therapy, it was because their doctors had prescribed them physical therapy at home simply because they had become so deconditioned. And
right.
It
So
dawned on
you
me,
figured out, though, but what you figured out, we're short on time, Daniel. I want to get you to a place where
all right.
You figured out a
Sure.
system. And you came to my house, my older house. I bought a new house since I talked to you last, but nevertheless, and Daniel installed it. It fits in a doorway. I don't know if Reggie, if you can find it. There may be some images on the internet. It's called Mobility Max.
I have a website. If people are
okay, what is it?
Mobility Max 10. My system is called Mobility Max 10-minute home exercise system. So for the past 12 years, I've exercised just 10 minutes a day at home using the adjustable door-mounted exercise bar. So the website where people can learn about it is Mobility Max, the number 10, mobilitymax10.com. And it's an adjustable bar. It fits invisibly in your doorway. It's out of the way. And then it's a formula of 20 fundamental mobility exercises we want to do every day. Do them for 30 seconds each. You're done in 10 minutes.
I know. And when Daniel came out to my former residence, he moved me through a routine. And, I'm in pretty good shape. Let me tell you, it's challenging. But you can make it as hard or as easy as you want, and you accommodate it. You accommodate what you want to do with the device to your level of fitness, your level of health, and so on. And Daniel can talk all about that. By the way, we're coast to coast and global. Are you able to ship this out?
Yes, sir. I've shipped some to England. I've shipped some in various states around United States. So yeah, it comes in approximately a golf club size box without the bag.
Right. So
yeah, it's compact.
people that are listening and watching the show coast to coast and globally, go to Mobility Max number 10, mobilitymax10.com. I can tell you, if I had, and this came to me last night, I said, geez, people need to be moving, and this might be, this would be something. I wonder if Daniel's still around. Let me see if I can. And I rooted around and I found his brochure. Got that right here. There you go. And I have the system. It's not installed in my new house yet, but nevertheless, I said, God, this would be a service to people. This is a great system, Daniel, for everybody. And you've worked with patients, people that, seemingly they say, geez, I can't even get off the couch, but you got them working on this thing, haven't you?
Oh, yes. Yes, it's ideal for that. It's ideal for people that are rehabbing at home, anyone that's had orthopedic issues, or anyone that just wants to get stronger, be more balanced, more flexible. It does all of that, believe it or not, in just 10 minutes a day.
How old are you now, 70? No. I'm just
Yes,
kidding.
sir. Yeah, I'll be 70 in July.
I was kidding.
Yeah.
Are you going to be 70?
Yes, sir.
No, Daniel, I was joking. Wow. Daniel looks great, man.
Yeah.
Don't hang up, Daniel. I want to, if you have time, hang for the last block. I want to talk some more. MobilityMax10.com. Daniel McFarland, coast to coast and globally.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
You experience the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend. Delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bona provides Australian hydroxyapatite,